more big push here. The Argentina captain, Sebastian Solé, will get this one underway. Serving Tong. And an early kill there for Peng Shi-kun. Serve didn't ask an awful lot of questions. Service reception was pretty straightforward. All the setter has to do is hang it up there. One of the big middles to put it away, and Peng says thank you. Those shouldn't come back. It's China off to the start that they wanted. Well, Peng had a couple of them going for it. There's a block in place, but it goes off the block and out. So Martin Ramos, side out for Argentina. Clever serve, and two of them going for it. That's usually when you can create a turnover your way. Luciano De Checo now, the experienced Olympian and captain for Argentina, comes up with serve. That one takes a touch on the way through from Zhang, so he's up and running. Although Marcelo Mendez is going to take a challenge. You're allowed 2 challenges per set. If you get one wrong, you lose it. So if he's got this wrong, it's a very, very early one to lose. And the suggestion is Marcelo Mendez will be saying that was all net cord and did not touch any of his players along the way. And to make a confident call, his players would have said, didn't touch me, challenge it. Well, this is a very early call here from Marcelo Mendez. What did it touch? There's the net cord, and there it goes. And he's absolutely right. Well, that's why they called it. Facundo Conte, the only player in the vicinity, would have looked at his coach and said, that did not touch me. You do see weird angles coming off net cords. You can understand why the calls go the way they do. And that's why the review process is there. So this one's gone the other way. Oh, goodness me. Alexis Gonzalez added that. Coming straight at him. Didn't have time to manage to improvise. That's a big swing from Zhang. Straight at Gonzalez. Just for a fraction of a second got caught in 2 minds there. That's fatal at this level. Jiang Chuan. Oh, sent in a big one. Improvised something there, Gonzalez. Dug that one off the floor, didn't he? And then Facundo Conte went to work, side out. Really important service reception there. And the cross court from Conte just too good. This man, you would feel, is the key. Canada couldn't deal with him at all. 24 points over the course of a 4-set win there. That was a big one. Tong had to take care of that, and that's going to have to be taken from a long way back, but taken very effectively as well. That's a really positive swing coming in. When you're this far away, the odds go down, but Jiang Chuan taking on a 3-man block from the 3-meter line, shredded that block, dropped it at Conte's feet. Now he's online early. They're going to need all their big players like Liu Li Bin here to fire very much from the get-go. That one is a beauty for China. They pick up a point on serve. The block is scruffy, but the point still counts. Bruno Lima looking a bit stunned there to be blocked out of that one, waiting for it to drop on the other side of the line, but no. Zhang says, that's mine. I'll take that. Liu nets side out. Ramos loses the ball off the net cord. So here comes Zhang Zhejia. Now his burst of serve was absolutely devastating against Canada. That's a floated serve that is handled by Palacios and dispatched cross court by Lima for a side out. They'll be very happy to get Zhang Zhejiao out of there without sustaining any damage, because Zhang's just one of those guys that when he gets hot, watch out. Plenty of defenders there for the cross court. None of them could get near it. Lima, efficient. Not quite so efficient there. Always goes for the big serves though, so because he's such an aggressive server, you're going to get some go long. Just comes with the turf. Now Yu Yao Chen up next for the Chinese. Pretty flat, safe serve that Palacios has handled well, and that had to be a winner from the 3-meter line there for Lima, and it's tough to get those. What about that though? Du Haizhang, who often gets overlooked because of the big hitters on the outside. Well, he's the third wheel, and he's just shown how valuable he can be. Doesn't carry the same sort of heat as Liu and Jiang, but what he does have is accuracy and touch. The accuracy on display there, just shredding the block. That's a big point for China. Is that block going to work? No, it's not. Gonzalez is there to deal with that. Conte can't find a winner either. Good, solid backcourt work from the Chinese. Du recycles it as well. That's going to go and go and go, because any time he gets a big chunk of it, he brings so much heat that the block's got to be perfect, because if you get a ricochet like that off a Jiang spike, that ball is going to fly. Encouraging start this for the host nation, who have to win and win in 4. They get to the first technical timeout with a lead, 8-5. Something for Raul Lozano to build on here. Well, great excitement early here then. It's only the first set, but signs that China mean business here. They took a nail-biting first set, 26-24 against Canada. Took the fourth to force it into a decider as well. Really toughing it out. Oh, Lima forces the side out, but it's Argentina chasing a couple of early points on serve to get back on level terms here. As Palacios goes back. Aggressive serve, brilliantly handled by Tong. Jiang, yeah, that one's going to travel, but Lima will pick it up. DeCecco with the quick set, dealt with in the backcourt, and that's dropped brilliantly. A little bit of finesse on the far side this time. And again, it's the clever play of Du Haizhang that's coming up with the winner. Just a little dink, knocked it over a 3-man block, dropped it in where the backcourt defenders couldn't get it. Good work this from Du, who will now serve into the net though, side out. Not many spare seats in the house in this 8,000-seater arena. The place has been steadily filling up in the last hour or so. The local crowd have enjoyed 3 days of terrific play. Could it all end with a stunning win for the hosts? Well judged, really well judged. Sebastian Sole thought he just judged that perfectly. And it was close enough for Marcelo Mendes to say, I want that looked at. So a second challenge comes in from Marcelo Mendes, who would have called for the first one with some confidence. That net cord, and Facundo Conte getting nowhere near it. It was an easy call. This one was certainly very close, and it only takes any part of the circumference of the ball to cover any part of the line for that to be in. Sole thought he judged it perfectly. He wasn't far away, was he? But the call was perfect. So he loses a challenge. Close enough to be worth giving it a look, though. Peng Shi-kun then. Well, they're not going to review that one. Checo. Good work in the backcourt. Their service reception is really good. And the block can't keep it in play. The Chinese continue to catch the eye with the quality of their service receiving. And Jiang just get his angle right. One-on-one with Conte. He's coming up with some big early wins. Jiang Chuan. Against this block. That's a terrific serve that Gonzalez has handled brilliantly. Conte denied by Tong's scramble. That's Liu Li Bin cross court. Palacios is there. Facundo Conte blocked out of it again. Liu Li Bin with Zhang right alongside him. Big defensive play by China. Well, for China to get a victory here, and it's Liu that gets the block, they're going to have to play near flawless. So far, they're doing a wonderful job. Their defending is spot on. Their service reception is terrific. They're swinging with authority as well. They've got a very useful first set lead here. Conte picks that one up off the floor. There's the block again, but it just doesn't drop in play. Lima sneaking up on the opposite side. Comes up with a winner for Argentina. Three tough matches in 3 days. Who's got the better conditioning? That's what this one might boil down to. Here's Conte. Conte just puts everything in. And when they get over, they create havoc, his serves. So that's a big bonus for China. There's another guy who brings plenty of intensity. It's Liu. That one's nicely picked up by Palacios, and the quick inside take wasn't coming back. Got a terrific angle there, Martin Ramos off the quick set from the Checo. This is all about joining up the dots. 1, 2, 3. Service reception on the money. De Checo with the quick set. Ramos climbing high and saying, bring that back. Not a chance. And Argentina have got to bring some points back on serve. Will they get one here? No, they won't. Terrific spike from Liu. Conte got underneath it, couldn't control it. China maintaining their stranglehold on this first set. Liu really hitting well. Jiang, very effective. And a couple of big points from Du Haizhang as well, don't forget. Really solid all-round effort, this, from the Chinese so far. Can they keep it going? Zhang's serve is picked up once again by Conte. Back court is Liu to recycle. Sneaking through on the far side. Beautifully disguised there. Jiang Chuan. I don't think Argentina saw where he was coming from. Lots of options available for the setter, so he goes for the reverse set in the knowledge that Jiang Chuan is steaming in there down the back side. Really good hitting this from China. Good enough for Marcelo Mendes not to even wait for the second technical timeout. He's seen enough right here. it's certainly not the point of no return for Argentina, but they are giving themselves quite a mountain to climb here. And a switch up sees Nicolas Uriarte, Argentina's other setter, come into pinch hit. Now he's capable of crafting some aces, is Uriarte. And that's not what they brought him in for. It's tough to come in off the bench stone cold and make an impact. And Uriarte just missing there. Now we are at the second technical timeout. Look at that lead, 16-11. Good stuff so far for the Chinese. Argentina need only 2 sets in this match to top the group and start their plans for Tokyo. They'll do well to get themselves back into this first set. Raul Lozano has been there, seen it all. Coached at a very high level with Poland, did such a job with Iran. He's also coached Spain and Germany. That's just on the international stage. Don't even get us started talking about his achievements at club level as well. What a huge achievement it would be to get China over the line here. Facundo Conte drives in, that's blocked. Great defensive work again. They can't repeat the trick. That was Zhang that got the block on Conte. So Argentina making the most of the second bite at it. Palacios then. Argentina really do need to start making some kind of attack on this 4-point deficit. Again, service reception, absolutely terrific. They'll have to take it again, though. After Ramos blocked the first one, that was great work defensively in the backcourt. And nothing doing there for Pereira, or was there? Now, was there a bit of encroachment there? Federico Pereira, the big hitting outside hitter, has been introduced for Argentina. Now, that call originally was a net violation there against China. It's enough for Raul Lozano to say, well, I want this looked at now. If this gets overturned, that's not a replay point. This will be the point for China. Lozano, of course, lobbying the second referee. Always helps to be on the good side of the officials. Not that it makes any difference. That's an important call, this, if it goes China's way. It will be very difficult for Argentina to get back into this first set. They're cranking up the technology, a chance for Lozano to continue the fine-tuning with his players out on the court. Now, what's happening at the net there? Oh, my goodness me, the slightest of touches. The slightest of touches. Federico Pereira doing just enough to force contact with a Chinese forearm. That was definitely worth a look, because that was borderline. So the call was correct in the first instance, but you can't fault Lozano for challenging that. The pipe attack, Liu Li Bin, thank you very much. Well, you don't want to use this weapon too often, bringing it from way back, but when you use it, you've got to use it effectively. And Liu Li Bin has really picked up a few highlight reel plays with that backcourt attack. Where's this coming back? Gonzalez brings it back over on first touch, and they pay for it as well. Gonzalez puts his hand up to acknowledge it to his teammates. The overpass gives the initiative to China, and that surely is the set. It is, of course, Jiang Chuan off the reverse set with another one of those killer cross courts that Argentina just can't handle at the moment. But the way Jiang's hitting, the way Liu's contributing, the way they're handling service reception, the way the blocking is working, all suggest China have given themselves a really strong platform to build from here. And Marcelo Mendez won't be panicking yet, but he won't be liking the way this one's going early. There's that play from earlier. Look at it from that angle and you think, well, was there any contact? It looks like any controversy that there might be on that call is going to be rendered redundant, because that's a big, big lead. Gonzalez does a bit better with that one, but Uriarte still has to scramble around, which means Conte has to take that from deep and does a brilliant job with it, side out. Well, if you're swinging through and getting clean kills from the 3-meter line, it shows you're bringing some serious power as well as placement. Conte couldn't have done it much better. Side out. Argentina still chasing a lot of points. And Sebastian Solé, who nearly got one last time. Nope, can't find an ace here. Where's that going? Pushed back over. China will have a second dig at this. That's not coming back. This is really impressive hitting from Jiang Chuan. And a big game against Finland on Friday, 25 points on his birthday. That was quite a way to celebrate his birthday, but it was really slow to get going against Canada. The amazing thing was they were competitive in that first set and indeed went on and won it, with Jiang not quite firing. He's come out red hot here. That's Facundo Conte making a meal of service reception. Really good set though. Allowed Conte to clean up. Where are these 4 points coming from? They're running out of time here, Argentina. Federico Pereira, who's a big spiker, sends in some pretty big serves as well. Again, beautifully handled. Now that's just gone too long. That is 1 point back. Didn't miss by much. He'll be disappointed with that, Zhang, because again, service reception could not have been better. But then they're flawless in that backcourt at the moment, China. And he's just overcooked that one. A rare miss. Oh, the pancake has kept it alive, but there's no play. Pereira's serve has created havoc. Talking of havoc, what about that? Reaching and failing to make any contact there, Palacios. That's a big breakdown and a big break for China. Look at that. He was committed, Uriarte, and not put the ball where he needed to be. Miscommunication there allows China to stay in a very strong position, a position that's been strengthened by that ace. This is brilliant stuff. It really is. Jiang Chuan is having one heck of a set here. Look at the movement, the flight, the spin. Pereira's getting out of the way, but thinking there's no way that's staying in, but it did, comfortably as well. Christian Poglahen, who played the whole match yesterday, is pressed in. Mendez starts to shuffle the personnel, try and find a winning formula. Conte denied by Tong. That's really good work by the libero, who then sends it back high. A really well played third touch there. Pereira. Well, the Chinese didn't hear the whistle. That is going to be challenged. Yeah, Raul Lozano wants this looked at. The whistle came very early to stop that point. Straight off the back of the Pereira swing. And his cross-court got picked up. So something's happened at the net that the officials have seen. And Lozano is saying, well, let's look at this. It's also a chance to break any momentum and keep this coaching clinic going. Some guys are very, very good in-game coaches, the little adjustments they can make, and Lozano has eyes everywhere. Well then, any contact at the net there? Ah, yes, there is. Yes, that's hawk-eyed officials there. You can't touch the antenna. Must admit, I didn't see a net touch. But that's why the officials get the big money. Absolutely spot-on call. You can't touch that antenna, that's out of bounds. Out goes Uriarte and Pereira. So Mendes has had a little look at them. Pacheco comes back in. They will flip-flop. Conte. They need 4 points on serve, and that's Conte misfiring. Big difference between the two teams here is the #1 superstar hitter, Argentina, Facundo Conte. He's got a pretty low success rate. His serves are not getting over the net. His swings are a bit up and down. Jiang Chuan, in contrast, has been rock solid, and Liu Li Bin has done a pretty good job as his foil as well. Poglahen, too good for the block, side out. And you just feel Argentina have run out of road here. They don't have enough time left in this set. And the rally point system, surely, to claw this back. Not this deep. This has got to be a point. Ramos. That serve's got picked up again, and it's coming straight back at him, isn't it? Time after time after time, we're seeing this. Service reception has been stunning today for the Chinese in this set. And yes, Jiang, in particular, has been swinging brilliantly. Can't think of many he's missed. Huge percentage for him. But the service reception is putting these outside hitters in particular in a great place. They won't mind about that. Jiang knows that China can side out from here. Peng looks to check back in. I don't think they're coming back from this, Argentina. Unless Lima can find a couple of points. No, yet another net serve. Boy, they are giving this first set to China, aren't they? Zhang Binglong comes in for a rare appearance on set point. Brought in primarily for his defensive work as they look to get a block established on the Yao Chen serve. Serving for the set here. Can they get the block? Yes, they can! Oh, yes! Zhang off the bench comes up with the stuff block to secure the first set for China. Now that's inspired use of his personnel by Raul Lozano. We haven't seen Zhang in any of the matches. And there he is popping up. His first touch is to secure the set for his team. Well, China have thrown down a marker here. Anybody who thought Argentina were going to coast to a 3-set victory and start making plans for Tokyo need to think again. China dominated that first set, 25-19. Well, let's have a look at the numbers then. This is strange, isn't it? China with all those blocks and the ace as well, edging the attack points. Opponent errors balancing out. What's not showing up in the stats is the efficiency that they're hitting with, particularly their service reception. And the set of contact points, it's not great. And CHN is having slightly better numbers to work with than the Argentina setters. I just get the impression that the Chinese have done a very good job of neutralizing that dangerous Argentina serve through that first set. And the stats would suggest that it's the setter, CHN for China, that is making all the adjustments. They're not all just getting dropped on a plate for him. But they are really going to have to sharpen up their act here, Argentina. Certainly got to cut down on the net serves. Here's Du Haizhang, who contributed a couple of early important points to the cause as well. Serving Facundo Conte, that was much better. The attack hit comes in from Christian Poglahen, and Argentina get on the board to start this second set. All about Zhang, really, that first set. No other player got more than 3 points, except Zhang, who had 8. One player really did dominate that first set. That was the floated serve that just floated a bit too long. They're not serving well today at all at the moment, Argentina. If they're not going in the net, they're falling long, it seems. And the ones that do get through, well, the Chinese are watching them so closely. Peng with serve here. That one's too good. Bruno Lima. Remember, Argentina only need 2 sets here. They can afford to lose 3-2 and still qualify. I'm sure they're not thinking in such terms at all. They don't want to go deep in this one. They'll want to mount the comeback right here. If China can wrap it up in 3 or 4, they go to the Olympics. It's quite a while since we've seen them, since their joint 5th place finish in 2008 on home turf. Oh, there's an ace serve as Liu Li Bin loses that one. Now that's something we didn't see at all in the first set. Big breakdown like that. China can't have it. They're going to have to operate at such a high level of efficiency. It's a bit better. And Argentina might just keep this alive, and they do. Conte tries to convert something, can't do it. Liu goes for it, nothing doing. Gonzalez takes that. The big deep push from DeCecco, nothing doing. Zhang denied brilliantly by Gonzalez. What a dig. Conte! Well, he can't find the line. China hold firm again. A really big rally, probably the best rally of the match so far, this one. Both teams having chances. Both teams really sound in the backcourt, and then Conte pushing that pretty well wide. Now here comes trouble for Argentina. Here's Zhang. Just the one ace, but his serves always seem to cause problems. Brings a lot with them. He doesn't hold back. Here comes another one. Gonzalez does a really tidy job with that. And finished off by Facundo Conte, and everybody looks at the libero, Alexis Gonzalez, and says, well done, old timer. 38 years of experience. You learn how to deal with some big servers, and you've been around as long as Alexis Gonzalez. So Argentina jumping out early here. Conte. Nicely taken by Du. Oh, no, not nicely taken as it turned out. You just watched in horror as that one just kept traveling and traveling and traveling towards the net. So the point for Facundo Conte sees Raul Lozano spot the danger signs. That ace has opened up a little gap here, and it's a different look to Argentina early at the start of this second set. Here's Conte then. See if he can find another killer serve. He could find nothing but net seemingly in that first set. That was really nicely taken by Liu. And a whistle there goes against Argentina. Is that for a double touch? That's getting looked at. They can only be reviewing contact at the net there. Was there an errant Argentinian arm around the net? Must admit, I didn't see one. But then again, that's exactly what these officials are looking for. They seem to be seeing everything today. And they're getting most of the calls right as well. So what did they see here? Fault there. No centre line fault at all. So we'll do the point again. Yeah, strange call, that one. Yeah, that's one of those that's got all the players chirping as well. Nobody can quite understand what the call is there. It's not even close. Yeah, it's taken a touch off Solo, but then it's picked up. Again, the dig. Just a premature whistle. At the end of all that, Conte can get to do it again. And skimmed off the net nicely. Spun up in the air and away, and Zhang Zhejia says that's mine. These middles love to win those one-on-one duels, don't they? Badge of honor. Got away with that one against Soleil. Really committed to his right. That was a rather desperate stick out of the left hand there. Liu Li Bin. Beautiful serve, really nicely taken. I'll tell you, Alexis Gonzalez isn't mucking about with his service receptions, is he, in this set? Beautiful taken. Pacheco looks around, has loads of options available. He says, well, let's take it inside with the skipper. Solo says, thank you. He'll now serve at 6-3. That's coming back. That's trouble. Lima denied. That's coming back. So Argentina will get another look at it with Poglahen, who finesses one near side. And Argentina really are starting to go through the gears here now. Well, they've had their wake-up call. They look like the eyes are wide open now for Argentina. Yeah, clever that from Poglahen. There's no way that can come back off the block. No momentum on the ball at all. Argentina looking to take an 8-3 lead into the first technical timeout. Soleil with the serve. Again, the setters had to scramble around. The job finished very, very nicely by Du. That's a nice cross court. Got a really good angle there, Du. So they stave that one off, China. And here is a possible source of points on serve. It's Zhang. Oh, no. Oh. That was a real low one. Lowest one of the day, that one. So Argentina at the first technical timeout, 8-4 up. So off the timeout, Luciano De Checo will look to keep Argentina cooking with gas here. Won't do it like that. Plenty of time for China to claw their way back into this set. They don't want that gap growing any further, though, as Yao Chen will now serve. Not one of the bigger servers. It's a serviceable effort from him, but that's all it is. Scruffy, but Argentina don't care how the points come as long as they do come. Yeah, Ramos is getting the better of Zhang there. Poglahen. Nice serve that. And Zhang gets blocked out of it now. That's a real sign that Argentina have gone up another level, and significantly China seem to have dropped a level from that very, very high standard that they set in the first stanza of this one. That's Zhang getting stuffed right out of it. Martin Ramos saying, don't bring it here. You've had your fun, now it's our turn. Poglahen with serve. Handled well by Tong, nicely picked up. What a dig that is from Poglahen. Conte, oh, takes a touch on the way through. Well, that's why it went long. Look at all those blockers in there, and yet clear contact with Du. So Poglahen will stay there. And this is looking much more like it from Argentina. Zhang takes a touch. That's the call on the floor. Not sure that's been agreed in the chair, so there's a challenge here. Now, that's an interesting one. On the floor, the side judge said that took a touch. The chair umpire said no, it didn't. China want it challenged. Do get the feeling this might be a last possible chance to get back into this set, to have this one go their way here, China. He saw nothing. And he was closest to it. The Russian referee. Oh, there's something there, though. There is something there, isn't there? Well, so that's an unbelievable call on the floor from the side judge, because he got it right. Important challenge goes China's way. But they're just not operating at the same high level of efficiency. With their serving, with their spiking, everything's just gone down a notch, hasn't it, for China? That's not a great service reception either. They'll do well to get away with this one, China. Conte is blocked out of it. Jiang says, that's mine. Well, a little bit fortuitous perhaps, but they did get the three-man block set up. That one bobbled around. There's plenty of time for them to regroup. There's only one thing that Conte can do is try and drive it through. There was a gap there, but he couldn't find that gap. Peng serving Poglahen. It's a nice pickup, but I don't think it's going to stay in play. No, it isn't. Lima. Oh dear, more problems for Du on service reception. Liu blocked out of it as a result. They had a lot of time to set the three-man block there, Argentina. Absolutely no way through that. Still did a bit of pinball, ricocheting off Conte via Sole and back over. The stuff block works Argentina's way. Ji Dao Shuai, the captain, comes in. A brief cameo in the last match as Liu Li Bin gets a recharge. It's coming back over. So Jiang denied. He'll have another go. That took an almighty deflection and then span away. When Jiang hits them, they stay hit. But this is a mountain that they've got to climb here. Now, Conte got a hand up, a strong right hand as well, and Jiang just shredded that block. Once again, Gonzalez has got everything behind it. Conte can finish the job. Beautiful service reception. That's Jiang taken out of the rotation, and I think he knows this one's going to be level in a few minutes' time. Conte then will serve. Zhang Zhejia taking that really high, that one. Just look at the trajectory of the ball here. Such a quick release on that. Just to get Sole isolated one-on-one. All you've got to do is slip it past that blocker. And the point is going to be yours. Ji Dao Shuai, the skipper, up next. That gap's just been growing bigger and bigger. Oh, didn't miss by much. Looked over there, G, as if so, is that worth a challenge? And Raul Lozano said, no, it's not. We'll just take a timeout, a technical timeout instead, and retool. But they've got a lot of retooling to do here, China. This first set's gone. They can't afford to lose. A second set, rather, is gone. They can't afford to lose another set. And Marcelo Mendes is looking a lot happier now. Sole then to serve at 16-9. Argentina looking to complete the formality of this second set and leveling it up at one apiece. That came back from Zhang, another one of those quick inside sets. You're not going to block this fella when he's taking it that high. Once again, a one-on-one block. All you've got to do is slip it either side of that blocker. The point is going to be yours. Now, if Zhang can conjure up some serves, not going to get one there, is he? Oh, he's picked it up nicely, though. Rather improvised coming back over, and then finished finally by Martin Ramos. A lot of these fans are just waiting to see if there's a bit of a change in the momentum in this second set, that China might be able to get some traction going. But at the moment, it's all Argentina. Just cannot get themselves back into it. Argentina happily siding out. Poglahen looking to go cross court. Tong picking that one up, and then near side, Jiang. All that's done is stop the gap growing any wider. Jiang is their best source. That's really important there from Tong. Busy is he in that backcourt, and then Jiang getting the better of Ramos. Conte picking that one up somehow. That's a reach there for Poglahen. They've got a chance here, China. Uh-oh, bodies everywhere. Jiang denied on the cross court. They'll send it far side instead. Another cross court comes back. Tong says, I got it, don't worry. And then Jiang says, you stopped it once, you stopped it twice, stop that. No chance. Now, one of those points on serve is finally gained. They had to grind it out, though, didn't they? At the third time of asking, China come up with the kill. Now, 1 point pulled back. They need an awful lot more. Yao Chen up next. Ooh, Conte had to slam the brakes on there. Here's a chance. Yeah, that's a breakdown of that sort. And Conte's put his hands up there to say, that's on me. I seem to get caught in two minds there, Conte. Just for a fraction of a second, and that was all they needed for momentum to shift. And once China got control of that rally, Ji Daoshuai was there to send it down the middle, and Conte knows that was a mental mistake on him. And it only takes a fraction of a second. One little mental mistake, and your momentum's gone. There's a mental mistake, and they've rather got away with it there. Oh, nobody was expecting that. Gonzalez made a complete mess of that, the libero. And it turned into an unlikely point. Poglahen then. No, he nets. Can he find something? No, he's found Poglahen on top of his game. Lima can't find a winner. Du's there defensively. Not much of a play there, and he's improvised brilliantly, Zhang Chuan. He wanted to swing through it. That wasn't available. So he's just gone for the little push. If you're going to push, you better find some space. Look at that. Look how much space he found. Dropped it in that big hole mid-court perfectly. And Argentina are watching this gap shrink. Marcelo Mendes has seen enough of that. Well, this set looked all over 3 or 4 points ago. China still a long shot to claw it back, but just an outside chance here. No more than that. This is still Argentina set to lose. And it's Du on serve as China look to continue this comeback, and that's not great from Poglahen. Nicely adjusted, and Conte has handled it really well. Big, big play there from the setter, Luciano De Cecco. Really had to adjust there. Sent it very nicely over to Conte, who got the one-on-one block. And that's all he needed. Martin Ramos. China breathing a little bit, or rather Argentina breathing a bit more easily. Blocked out of it there, Jiang. Not getting blocked out of that, though, on the far side. Ji Daoshuai. couple of big kill points for the captain since he's come on. That one, the cross court down the left earlier. He sent the big one straight down the gut. Peng Shi-kun comes in. Another point on serve is what China need right here. Conte handles that. The pipe attack is good enough from Poglahen. Side out. Lima's serve is going to go. Now then, Zhang Chuan, Argentina will have the headlights on full here for him. Ooh, he's nailed an ace. He's nailed it. Doesn't matter how prepared you weren't stopping that one. He's found the corner sensationally. Well, you got the feeling the Zhang serve was the last chance for China to get something out of this. What a point to pull off there. Conte just watches it go by. He wasn't going to get anything on that. No chance. Now, can Zhang find something similar here? Goes for the big jumper. Poglahen got right underneath that, and Sole wasn't going to miss that kill down the middle. They needed to get side out there, get Zhang off that service line. But China still threatening here. Pereira in. See if Argentina can get a block on this serve. Tong's got that one off the floor somehow. And that's absolutely brilliant from Conte. A little duel at the net. It falls nicely for China. Poglahen. The cross court is picked up by G. G will look to finish with his own cross court and misses badly. But it took a touch. Took a touch is the call. Don't write him off yet. Oh, he's made a significant contribution, hasn't he? There's Pereira putting the hands up there, and those left-hand fingertips from the big fella. Taking the touch. Now, can G find something on serve? It's a good one. Gonzalez really good. Have they got a chance? Is there a play on this? No, there isn't. Now, they may challenge that. They may have a look at that. Indeed they are. The best that China can hope for is a replayed point. But when you're chasing the set and you've given yourself just a little bit of a hope, you'll take everything you can get. That ball ruled dead. But was it dead? Very spirited response to that big deficit they were chasing here, China. Well, does it hit the floor? Yeah, looks like it, doesn't it? That was worth the challenge. But the call is the correct one. Solo then, as Argentina hope that they've ridden out this storm here. 3 points needed to level this match up. And there's one of them right there. The ace off Du Hai Zhang. That will have ended China's resistance as far as this second set is concerned. They can put a fork in this one now. Lozano calls a timeout. Wonder if he might just sit Du down for the rest of this set. It's going to be a coach's call. 23-19. Argentina looking just to put the finishing touch on this. The pipe attack is effective. She has certainly given them quite a burst since coming off the bench. They'll have to use the momentum that they found at the back end of this second set and hope that it'll carry on into the third. They've at least made Argentina work for this when it looked pretty easy for them earlier. Nice adjustment from Uriarte and a miss there. I think that's has not gone down too well on the Argentinian side. Are they going to call a video review here? Indeed they are. Indeed they are. Well, it was a very, very quick response as well. Pereira down there on the far side looked up at the chair immediately. And that call went China's way. It's one of those, when you look at it, you're wondering why they called it. This deep in the set, though, nothing really lost. Well, 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 it's Zhang, the man who had all those aces against Canada. Can he find a couple right here, right now? Conte's dealt with that, hung it up there. Uriarte sets up Poglahen. That's nice. That's another dangerous server out of the rotation, and that's Argentina nearly home and hosed now. As far as this set is concerned, unlikely to be caught from here. Highly unlikely, especially if Federico Pereira can uncork one of his big serves. Here he goes. That was too big, side out. But China are out of chances here. They need 2 points on serve, simple as that. Du does indeed take a breather. Thought that might happen. Well, here's the man who came up with the block last time, Zhang. Johnny on the spot to win the first set for him. Can he conjure up a block here? That's what China are looking for. They need not 1, but 2 points in a row. Very safe looking serve there, but it's caused a bit of a problem here. Poglahen. No, that's not going to be a winner, not from there. Brilliant from Gonzalez. Conte kept his sense of awareness. Poglahen with the nice push, and that was clever. And Argentina keep their composure. They were rattled there, but they held their nerve when they needed to, and they've leveled this up. That was a shaky finale to that second set, but in the end, they managed to find a way to get the job done. Good set. Argentina was so comfortable at one point. China in the end made them work harder than that 25-22 scoreline would suggest. It got very, very nervy in the closing stage of that one, but all the hard work had been done by the Argentinians. They're level, 1 apiece. One more set out of the 3 that remain, and it's Argentina that will top this group and can start planning for Tokyo 2020. really enjoyable second set. That here it broke down by the numbers. Attack points, blocks and serves all going Argentina's way. China making a fight of it primarily on opponent errors. Well, let's dig behind those numbers a little bit. These spike contact points in set one for Argentina. Not much down the middle at all. Heavy attacks down the right-hand side and a complete switch around. 50% from the right, now 50% from the left in that second set. Well, they had a lot more success as well. And just taking care of the middle a little bit more than they were. And the placements ended up looking like this. Plenty of down the lines then for Argentina. Set three then, Poglahen to get it underway. Bruno Lima almost took out the second referee there as Liu worked his magic. Watch out, Bruno Lima, who just loses his balance. It takes a nudge, that's why. Martin Ramos just nudged him. Everybody's all right, thank goodness. It's not the best service reception from Facundo Conte, and he's not going to get a winner from there, no chance. Yeah, well, anytime you see service reception go off at a right angle like that, it's not good news. Conte trying to hit from behind the 3-meter line, not a chance. Side out. Gonzalez handles that one. Bring it near side. Lima rubs one off the block. Big Zhang was there. Liu alongside him. They could get contact, but they couldn't keep it in play. Lima rubbing one off Liu. So Ramos. Backside, repel. Oh yes, but it's gone out. Ooh. There was hearts in mouths here all around the arena. Where was this block from Conte going to drop in the end? Oh, didn't miss by much, did it? Most people in the building very happy that it did miss. And Jiang now. Oh, Gonzalez has done it again. Conte. Oh, what about that? Well, China are carrying on from where they left off at the end of the second set. Well, they build some momentum. That's why you build it. That's you, the setter, coming up with the big stuff. Well, momentum has carried on here. And Jiang needs to just stay red hot. Oh, like that, an ace serve. Marcelo Mendes is looking at his players. Don't be at all surprised if he pulls the timeout trigger right here. A beauty, an absolute stunner from Jiang. Sure enough, it's timeout. Well. Not exactly a shock to see this unfolding. China really finished that second set strongly as well, and this is the man who's doing the damage at the moment, Jiang. Argentina mighty relieved that that one netted. But they got some catching up to do here, the South Americans. Lima took everything off that. Ooh, no play. Liu just has to shunt it over. There's a good chance of getting a point back here. Solid in the backcourt again. Liu goes for the cross-court. Solid from Poglahen. And then trying to pick up a winner at the 3-meter line is Lima. That's coming back on first contact. And then Rather scruffily sorted out by Sebastian Solé. Good rally. Ends rather disappointingly from the Chinese perspective. But nevertheless, they all count, even if it's not highlight reel stuff. And Solé will say thank you very much. Argentina trying to claw their way back into this one. That's a nice attack down that far side. Jiang is just mounting a one-man assault here. It really is. Jiang's got twice as many points as any other player in this match. Talk about dominance now. They can't afford these net serves, China. Cannot make it easy for the Argentinians. Conte. It's a big pickup from Liu. Jiang adds another one. Closing in on a 20-point haul here already. Early in the third set, Jiang. Well, if China are going to win this match and win it in 4, they might as well fly Jiang first class on that plane to Tokyo, because they're going to get there on the strength of his efforts. This is brilliant stuff from him. Now, where's that going to go? Nicely picked up by Du. There's an attack that just missed from Jiang. That was a high-risk swing there from Jiang. Had to be absolutely perfect with this. Solé. Oh, and it's an ace serve, and that's Du Haizhang, who had one of those in the previous set as well. Now, that's told Argentina in no uncertain terms, look for China's number 11 and go after him. Have they found a weakness? Will Solé go after the number 11 again? He was looking in that direction, but just put too much on it. So China take an 8-6 lead into the turnaround. It was looking more promising than that, as Argentina have regrouped well after Marcelo Mendes called timeout. But this third set, bubbling up nicely. Well, Marcelo Mendes knows he can't relax yet. There was a real sense that all the hard work had been done on Friday with that win against Canada. But Finland pushed them, took a set off them. China have already taken a set off them. Argentina are not making life easy for themselves here at all. Has that been kept alive? Two of them went after it. Should have left it to Tong. Bruno Lima bringing the heat. Now, they didn't need two of them going here, especially as Tong is your best option. All the way, Liu's hoisted it up there. Yu rather got in his libro's way there. And Argentina looking to level it up right here. De Checo with serve, serving Liu. Nice quick take from Peng, but that was brilliant from Gonzalez. That's pretty good from Bruno Lima, and just like that, Argentina are level. This is a really strong response from them. Lima coming up with a couple of big hits, just like that. Argentina level. De Checo stays on serve. Lima picks that one up, and yeah, couldn't stop his momentum there, could he, Bruno Lima? Side out, China. Here's Du Haizhang. Pogler in. Nicely picked up by Du. Zhang tries to finesse it. That didn't fool De Checo. Conte didn't go for finesse, did he? Just rub one off the block there, and Argentina got the attitude that enough is enough here. Remember, they were 5-1 down in this set. You wouldn't believe it now. Big turnaround. Yeah, really good service reception. There's only one thing on Yu's mind, because that was dropping. Looking for the big middle. Give him the quick set. Penn says thank you. That's as easy a point as China have earned in this match. Peng Shikun now will drop back to serve. Still level here. Set 3. Martin Ramos can't find a winner. Lovely take there from Jiang Chuan on first contact. That'll bring him up to 20. His nearest challenger in terms of individual points, Facundo Conte, has 10. He is still double anybody else's output. What a shift he's put in here. That's Martin Ramos putting in a big shift on that point. Oh, well left. Argentina getting the ace. They thought they'd done the right thing leaving that. And the chair umpire saying, no, that's an ace. So Ramos finding the edge. That one's a dead one. That's not going to come back, is it? China still staying close. One thing to have the lead, but when you've lost it, you're just going to say, well, okay, I'll just start again. And they're not in bad shape here. I think if you'd offered Raul Lozano this scoreline before this set had begun, he'd have said, yeah, I'll take that. And he'll certainly take as much of Jiang Chuan as he can get. Marcelo Mendes is hoping. But this is a very quick side out. Jiang with 3 aces. Looking for more. Gonzalez, absolutely brilliant. Conte's blocked out of it. Beautiful from Zhang Zhejiao. It's the quality of the serve again that puts Argentina on the defensive. Gonzalez can do no more than just hoist it up there. That didn't put Facundo Conte in a good spot. The gang of 3 able to form. Time enough to execute that. And it's Big Zhang with the stuff. So Zhang overheats that one side out. That one just caught a thermal, didn't it? It's kept on sailing away there. Didn't want to come down. China find out another point on serve here. Liu Li Bin will have that on his mind. No, nothing doing there. Lovely pickup from Tong. Really good stuff. Liu just misses. Well, these two teams met earlier in the summer. As Zhang it is, who hasn't missed many. Canada winning that one, 3-1. And Argentina winning that one with Lima and Mendez leading the way. Zhang had 20 points in that match. He's equaled that already. Getting Conte out of the rotation is always a bonus. Rao Shuhan comes in as they look for some blocking. Have not seen much, if anything, of Rao. One of the younger blockers, 22 years old. That one wobbled over. Poglahen manages to pick up a chunk of it. And Facundo Conte finishes the job. Side out. Well, he was on his way down there, Rao. As Conte just delayed by a fraction of a second. So no block, but we do approach the second technical timeout here. Nothing to choose between them in the third set. Remember, China have to win to keep their hopes of winning the group alive. Yeah, no play there at all. Nothing available. That one on the floor as well. The overpass punished. Argentina will go to the technical timeout. Noses in front. Raul Lozano will know exactly what's on the line here. Argentina only need to win 2 sets to secure top spot in the group. China have to win this one. They have to win the next one. Sole then will serve. Argentina looking to try and turn on the Jets here. Oh, there they go. There they go. Martin Ramos saying, that's mine. There's the big stuff. Huge point in the context of this match for Argentina, and it's the key man, Zhang, that gets taken out of it. Martin Ramos comes up with the stuff. Sebastian Sole will look to keep this momentum going here. Do handle serve coming in from deep. Unstoppable. Liu Li Bin. Nice little fake there, and Liu getting absolutely terrific elevation on that. Yu Yao Chen. Oh, where's that going? Well, Tong's got right underneath it. There's a block in place. Good defensive work on both sides, and eventually finished by the big middle. Rao Shuhan making his first scoring contribution of the series. Right when China needed it as well. Oh, maybe fresh legs in the middle can give China a little boost here. They're back level again. Yu will then stay on serve. That was a really big point. Oh, and that's an even bigger point. Look who it is again. Well, well, well. Back-to-back stuffs for the young man. Rao all over Ramos this time. That's changed the dynamic of this set again. From chasing, now they're front running here, China. Back-to-back stuffs. And another inspired substitution from Raul Lozano. So now Argentina have to do the chasing. That's nicely done. Checo uses the shot tactic, second touch. You can't go to that well too often. It's got to be a surprise weapon. And nobody saw that coming. Rao rooted to the spot. Didn't even attempt to jump. Brilliant execution from the Argentina setter. We're level again. Over pushed. Now that's changed things a little bit more. Once again, Argentina doing the front running. China doing the chasing. This could prove to be costly. Liu. Conte was there deep anyway. Lozano knows. Got to stop this.
Hay que salir con Johnson, el número 6, que no con el central. No tiremos el centro. Que no toque la pelota central, los dos bloqueos de banda, Bravo, si va la pelota cerca, se va por el lado.
Checo then with serve. Jiang. Uh-oh, they're in trouble now. Well, he's been the go-to guy so often, hasn't he, Jiang? And he can't hit winner after winner after winner. He is going to have miscues. And Argentina now closing in on that second set that they need. Jiang, a bit of a half-hearted one there. Poglahan pushes that too deep. Side out. It's not 100% sure they're happy with the call, and unhappy enough that they are going to take a look at this. Marcelo Mendez. Bit of a reaction from his players there. That call went against them. They looked surprised. Mendez obviously decided, right, well, maybe this is worth rolling the dice on. Ooh, there is a touch. There is. Oh, it's the slightest of touches. The Rao right index finger. What a good call that was. Argentina 4 points from the Olympics effectively now then. Tong puts that one up. The containing block is in place. And then Jiang decides to go back to work. In fractionally under 3 sets, he's already surpassed 20 points. That's his 21st, his 17th attack point. That is some productivity. There are lots of conversations going on the South American side of the net. This gets reviewed. And a big chunk of ball in there. Well. Last chance saloon then for China, surely. Yeah, that's it, Martin Ramos. Closing the door on the last chance saloon. All they've got to do now is turn the key in the lock here. Ramo knows how important this is. Anything he's got left here, he's got to bring out. Remember, if Argentina win this set, everything else is a formality.
Nosotros también. Así es la diferencia. Así es la
Nearly there then. And, the side out gives China just a little glimmer of hope. That's all it is. The clock is ticking on China's challenge for Olympic qualification here. They need points on serves, and we don't know what Rao is going to come up with. We've seen him conjure up a couple of stuff blocks. The big fellas don't usually come up with the huge serves, and Rao rather fits that mould on that evidence. Two poor points then to secure the set. Ooh, one might come here. That wasn't well handled by Liu at all. Jiang is blocked out of it. Well, that was all off service reception. And that takes Argentina not only to set point, but to Tokyo qualification point. Sebastian Solé, the big man in the middle. Ramos serving at set point. Service reception was better. They can delay it here. Zhang goes big, but China need 3 points on serve. Well, this round of pool matches is over. The match won't be over, of course. We will go into a fourth set, whatever. But remember, Argentina only need 2 sets. And they got a really good chance right here. That'll do it. Facundo Conte secures Argentina a place at the Olympic Games next year. All they needed was 2 sets. They had a scare here when China looked so good in that first set. But that authoritative big swing down the middle from Facundo Conte said what it means to Argentina. They have qualified for next year's Olympics. The match goes on, but the pool is settled, and it's settled in Argentina's favor. They've won this third set, 25-21. That assures them the point they need to top the group. So that's how Argentina secured the point they needed. This is how they did it by the numbers. The attack points level. China with those blocks. Rao coming in so well, but the mistakes started to creep in that third set for China. Well, they can still go on and win this match. What they can't do is top the group. In January, there will be continental qualifiers. North America, South America, Europe, Africa, and Asia Oceania will each send one representative through to fill the final 5 berths at the Olympics. Argentina don't have to worry about that at all. They join the host Japan, and the rest of the leaders that are going to come out on top of the pools being played around the world here. And you can see what it means to Facundo Conte and the rest of the support staff that have made the trip down here to China. Now, if Brazil were to beat Bulgaria in Varna, and that is expected, that will Brazil and Argentina both qualifying, will open the door for somebody to come out of the South America and the islands. This could be of great interest to the results that are going on at the moment. China will get a second bite through Asian qualification. But there is no chance of going through at the first attempt. That's all over. So the pressure's off. These two teams can just go out there and relax and have some fun for at least one set that remains. Now, I wonder what sort of letdown we're going to see. One of these teams might just say, oh, well, that's it. We can just take our foot off the gas. Poglahen caught a bunch of net there. Didn't exactly set the right tone for Argentina on the first point. Clever that from Duke. He's tricky, sneaky. It's never the power with Duke. It's the placement, the movement, the variety. Don't quite know what he's going to give you. And he'll mix it up as well. One just missed. Nevertheless, a couple of good serves coming in from Du Haizhang there. Just a noticeable, not so much a letdown, just a knowledge that there's nothing on the line anymore in this one. They can just swing and relax and maybe audition a little bit for the coaching staffs. Rao Shuhan looking to do exactly that. He's looked good coming off the bench. Wobbly old serve, it's staggered over. Hoist and hope time from Gonzalez. And dropped in to the baseline. Really nice play by Ji Dao Shuai. Just got to find that gap in the back court. There was plenty to find. Here's Rao. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, he's really made an impact, this young man. And a block. Now an ace. And plenty of offense through all phases of the game here. Oh! Didn't miss by much, did it? The Checo will check out for Uriarte. Lima coming out as well. Uriarte will drop back to serve. Man who had 3 aces and 3 blocks when Argentina beat China 3-1 in the Volleyball Nations League a few weeks ago. Not going to get himself an ace there. G can't find a winner. That's Uriarte picking that one up. Pereira with the push. Blocked. Conte rubs one off the block. Side out. too good from Zhang. Gets such good elevation, doesn't he? Comes Pablo Crea for his first appearance, the experienced veteran. Spent the entire weekend on the bench. Double Olympian Pablo Crea. An absolute ton of experience to his name. Not a double touch called against Argentina, whose intensity level has gone through the floor here since winning that last set. Understandable, but they're having a huge letdown here. Mendez will come in for Poglihen as Marcelo Mendez just brings the changes. Facundo Conte might be saying goodbye to Nick Bow right here. As Ezequiel Palacios, who started the match, comes back in. Oh, beautifully hit. And Mendez is making sure that all his squad players are getting a bit of a workout here, because as that one comes in, that cross court from G, one of the players back there, Santiago Danani, the backup libero, couldn't get anywhere near it. China take a big lead into this first technical timeout, with Argentina mentally not really right there at the moment. The skipper, G, stays on serve at 8-4. It's a nice one. Mendez manages to scrape it off the floor somehow, but China work the containing block. And then come up with the kill. Du Hai Zhang says thank you. Not doing his stats any harm today at all, either Du. Oh, he was there on the containing block. And he's there for the down the line put away as well. Here's G. Agustin Loser, who played a lot in the first two matches, comes in as well. Martin Ramos looks like his day is done as well. Uh-oh. I'm not quite sure how they got anything out of that. Pereira has conjured up a little bit of improvisation. Not a very promising position to be in at all, and Pereira just said, oh well. Very late getting a block there with Zhang. He was still on the floor when Pereira swung through that one. And the intensity level really has dropped, and then the ace comes in as well as Tong loses the flight of the ball completely. Now they're getting ready to party. Pablo Crea comes straight off the bench and says, all right, I got myself an ace. Tong does better with that one. Much better blocking. Pereira, 3 quick points for Argentina. Well, the players might have lost the intensity. The coaches never lose intensity. They don't know what it is to just take it easy. And Raul Lozano doesn't like the fact that Argentina have just run 3 points up effortlessly.
por adelante. De 5 a 5, Flot. ¿Cómo nos paramos? Paramos así. Segundo. Pelota. Cae al lado de la red. ¿Qué hacemos? Cerramos la línea. Respeten las reglas del sistema. No, uno hace una cosa y otro hace otra.
So here's China with Zhang. Blocked out of it there. That was Zhang. He had Rao alongside him. This might be Rao once again, you know. No, it's not. Take that back, it's the setter. Pereira. Tong handles that well. The pipe attack is good. Effective work once again from G. Pereira trying to get a winner from the 3-meter line, takes a touch on the way through, so he'll get that winner. And there it is, Du and the late arriving Rao. It's coming back on first touch, put away by Ezequiel Palacios. Nice serve from Mendes. Tong hasn't mishandled many. And that one got what it deserved. So Argentina almost back on terms here. Take a touch off the block. So Du will keep China in the lead here. He'll now serve. Had a pretty good game, Du. There's an ace, there's a block. Losser, the youngest of Argentina's middle blockers. Learned a lot over the last couple of years against the net serve there. He belongs at the elite level, Agustin Losser. The feeling is in Argentinian volleyball circles. And they're really scratching the surface of what he's capable of. Here's Rao. He certainly looks solid off the bench. Palacios can't find a winner. There's a winner. James says thank you. So Zhang continues to pad his personal stats then. Yeah, he got 25 points in that big win against Finland on his birthday. Can he surpass that here? He's on 22. If China do take it to a fifth set, there's every likelihood that will happen with Argentina just really in a very low gear here, then Zhang might just start pushing into the upper 20s. Assuming Raul Lozano doesn't sit him down. Uriarte's serve dealt with. That's coming back. Tong was there. That's not coming back. Now Zhang. Nice cross-court winner there from Pereira. I think the only real question here is whether Argentina want to be dragged into a fifth set or whether they want to just try and wrap this up in 4 if they can. So they can celebrate winning an Olympic qualification place in some style. At the moment, they are very much going through the motions. Palacios just missing there. Jiang having some fun. Mendes tried to have some fun himself. Looking to work the block there. Almost got a big chunk of that, didn't he? Well, it looks like we are going to a fifth set here, that's for sure. Nicely done. And a very solid game this from Du Haijang, and even though they won't be coming top of the group, Raul Lozano will be looking at his players and the way they've performed here in Ningbo over the last 3 days and see a significant upgrade on what we saw in the Volleyball Nations League, where China so often was second best, winning just 1 out of 15 matches there. They've been very competitive in all 3 matches here. Winning 1, losing 1, and 2 of them going into almost certainly a fifth set. A chance of beating Argentina as well. As Pereira sends in one that's a bit long. Yu, the setter with serve. Strong wrist needed at the net. It falls nicely for China. And lovely stuff. Du again just finds the gap. That's a double figure outing here for Du. Well, anytime your third wheel can get himself in double figures, you've got to be pretty happy about that. Real nice touch there from Du Haijang. I think Marcelo Mendes is too concerned, but there has been a significant drop-off in the intensity level from his players. He's had most of his starters on the bench as well. And this one is definitely going to go to a decider. Strange match, really, when it effectively ended with the end of the third set. Argentina only needed those 2 sets. Once they've got it, you could see a huge drop-off on their side. And equally, China knowing that they could no longer top the group. Not playing with quite the same level, not the same focus. But the Argentinians are having a bit of a party out there at the moment. This will be Jiang. No, it won't. Somehow managed to avoid Mendes there. Goodness only knows how. Here is Mendes with Argentina looking for a whole bunch of points on serve. Tong handles that beautifully. And there's another clean winner for Jiang. One more like that and he'll equal the 25 points he got on Friday against Finland. Too strong. Palacios, side out. Yeah, that's another one for Zhang. Really good stuff. Really has been a good 3 days effort from Zhang Chuan. Here's Rao Shuhan looking to conclude the formality of taking this into a decider. Mendes picks that up. Palacios can't find a winner. Terrific pancake there from you. And that's how you do it. Well, they've got a win against Finland. They've taken Canada into a 5th set. Now they've taken Argentina into a decider as well, as Pereira elbows that one away to give China the point that they needed to take this into another 5-setter. The intensity level dropped right off. Hardly surprising. But, these two teams can't pack the kit bags up just yet. We are going to go to a decider. The bottom line is, with those 2 sets secured, Argentina are coming top of this group. They know it, and everybody knows it. So it's just, let's have some fun, and let's put on a show now. Here's how China secured that 4th set. Right, let's have a look at that 4th set by the numbers then. China taking advantage of Argentina's cooling of intensity. Just 7 attack points for Argentina in that set. Blocking a serve as well. You just got the sense there was going to be a reaction. The way Argentina celebrated, quite rightly, quite understandably, at the end of the 3rd set. They knew that was all they needed. And they just haven't been able to raise their game since. But nevertheless, the job was to come out here and top the group. And that's what they've done. Now, I'm sure Marcelo Mendes, being the professional he is, has said to his players, go out there and win this 5th set. We might just see a little bit more heat in this decider, which is a race to 15, remember. China would certainly love a morale-boosting win against the Tokyo-bound Argentinians. Argentina won't want to finish with a loss. Professional pride does kick in even when the stakes are not as high as they were. They're both going to go for it here in this decider, that's for sure. Away we go then. The long one together started from Duhai Zhang. Uriarte. Once you get an early lead in the decider, that usually settles things in your favour. can't fall behind early, that is for sure. You've got no margin for error, and Jiang misses out. Well, given the shift that he's put in and the 64 points that he's piled up over the course of 3 matches, if anyone's entitled to complain about a sore swinging arm, it's that man right there. Jiang Chuan has been magnificent over the course of 3 days' play here for China. Nice. Ji Dao Shuai. Palacios overcooks it. Oh yeah, Nicolas Mendes, a real power pack of a player, got everything behind that, didn't he? Yeah, and there is a little bit more sense of purpose from Argentina in this tiebreaker. Huge letdown in that 4th set, of course, as the celebrations were really only just beginning. But now you can see they've regrouped. They want to finish by making it 3 wins out of 3. And Agustin Loser comes up with an ace. And Argentina look like they've got this decider exactly where they want it. There's a side out. Big serve comes in, nicely handled and put away by Pablo Crea. Pereira, 6-3, that's a nice one. That's coming back on first touch, and Pablo Crea just diverts it into an ocean of space as Argentina approach the turnaround. And that was the old veteran there, knowing every millimetre of the court, where to place it. And Raul Lozano, I think, realises this is one. Just calls a halt to proceedings here, just to give his Chinese players a chance to just regroup. They're not going to come back from this, almost certainly. He's just reminding them it's not over yet. Crea is blocked. Jiang can't find a winner. Really good work, Danani in the backcourt, and that one's just gone too deep. Yeah, I'm not surprised Argentina challenged that. They were very quick to raise the flag on the baseline there, and that looked like it caught a bit of baseline. really counts for much anymore. The competitor in Marcelo Mendez says, I don't think that's the right call at all, so let's get it reviewed. Successful. Thought they caught a bit of the line. Oh well. They can't afford that, really. So Argentina conjuring up an ace that just drops into a big, big hole there, and Nicolas Mendez gets a freebie. Look at that. Nobody near it. That was a very tired-looking point from the Chinese perspective. Mendez, of course, is not tired. Got a few fresh bodies out there, including Uriarte, who got the touch there. Palacios saying, well, I thought that was good. And it is overruled. That is a point that goes Argentina's way. Took a touch on the way through. And this one's rather fizzling out here. Argentina did indeed decide, you know what, we don't want to finish on a defeat. And there's really not a lot China can do about this. A final timeout taken on the Chinese side. Mendez serves Du. It's going to be tough to get a winner from there, but he's crafted one somehow. Well, Zhang Chuan has hit some beautiful sizzlers. This one is all about a little bit of touch. He's finessed himself a point there as Yao Chen comes up to serve. The block can't keep it in play. Jiang rather surpassing the 25 points he scored against Finland. 26 in this one now. It's quite a body of work over the course of 3 days. Canada kept him relatively quiet. 14 points there, but that's some output. Some hit from Rao Shuhan. These look useful, particularly as an offensive weapon. The rangy Rao. There's Du. Palacios picks that up. Losser can't find a winner. Not really much there for G to do except push and hope. Pereira, side out. Yep, nice. Pereira tries to finesse one. That wasn't going to happen. Now Donani hoists one up there for Pereira, who rubs one off the block there to take Argentina to within a couple of points of shutting this one down. Palacios. Oh, that's a shame. It's rather ending with a whimper here for China. Well, a lot of positives to look back on. That win over Finland, taking Argentina and Canada. 2 top 8 powerhouses to 5 sets. And it's all fizzling out. And Agustin Locero had an ace last time up. Will look to finish the job. Can't quite do it. But this may well be the final point of 3 absolutely absorbing days play that we've enjoyed here in Ningbo. It's been a terrific Tokyo Volleyball qualification competition over 3 days. Argentina are going to remember it for a long, long time. The net serve secures them their 3rd victory. Now the celebrations can begin. Well, they were celebrating after 3 sets, weren't they? Because they knew then it was job done. And they've concluded it in some style. Well, they